Welcome, collective. Thank you very much for joining me today. Let's go ahead and get started with your tarot read today, guys. We'll see what message comes forward. So what does the universe need the collective to know today? What's the message that needs to come through today? So let's see what we got here. What's coming forward? Benefactor, Will-o'-the-wisp, deep diver. I need a couple more here diving into task, herald of change. So somebody's got change coming forward in their life. I gotta tell you though, I keep getting this vibe like somebody's looking for this benefactor. Like somebody's looking for somebody to help them out. Maybe not looking to change or not looking to action change in their own life. Having a hard time going through transition. But I keep feeling like it's important for this person to do this on their own. This is important for this person to take their own journey, because I keep going like, it's hard, I'm afraid, I'm looking for help, I'm trying to get somebody to give me some sort of an opportunity or give me some sort of an assistance, but I keep feeling like somebody's supposed to do this for themselves. They're supposed to create their own opportunity, go seeking out their opportunity, go seeking out their life, making their own way. It's like making their own way, like time for the bird to leave the nest kind of thing. So I don't know if there's somebody the collective's been trying to help out for a while, trying to help them through a rough time. But it's like now is the time for this person to do some growing. Now is the time for this person to start to do some growing on their own, some building on their own. Because I keep feeling like there's so much personal growth that happens to this person when they're able to do that. Part of why they're looking for help is this person has a deep fear that maybe they won't succeed, or they're not smart enough, or they're not capable enough. And so that's why there's sort of this call for the benefactor, for like this, the collective's energy to step back a bit, to step back and allow this person to find their way. Allow them to find their own opportunity and turn it into a success so that they can find confidence in knowing that they can do this for themselves. I keep feeling in this Dragon's Sword card, it says protecting the future. It's like this person building their own future, recognizing that they can manifest what they need in their life. They can manifest what they want in their future. They don't have to rely on the grace and generosity of a benefactor. They're smart. They're capable. They're talented. It's time for change. And this tidy house is clarity and organization. This tidy house is for this person to let go of the insecurities and the fear. This is about this person realizing, like I said, they are smart, they are capable, they can find opportunities, they can make opportunity for themselves. This is kind of like growing pain. You have this transmuting pain, the fool's embrace. It's like it's painful for this person to be able to do this growing. It's painful for this person to have to do this on their own. They may be very upset with the collective energy for stepping back and kind of forcing them to take responsibility for their own journey and their own path. They might be angry about it, but I have the Wailing Tree, which represents reconciliations. I also just pulled Hollow Bone, which is teachability. So the collective is trying to help teach this person a very valuable lesson. It's like this, that give a man a fish, you feed him for a day, teach a man how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. The collective is trying to teach this person how to fish, so that they can look after themselves and they can build their own dragon's hoard and protect their own future and build for their own future. This person's not an idiot either. And I get that in the cards. This person is absolutely capable of doing these things for themselves. And I do see that at some point in time when they start to realize this, whatever happened between them and the collective, they might have been very angry with the collective sort of taking this stance. These things will change. They will start to grow, mature, and recognize that the collective did this for this person's own good. This was to help them. This was to help them to find their own path in life. Closing the door, completion. Yeah, because it's like the collective put energy into helping this person. This was what was behind it. It was grace. It was generosity. It was trying to help them and protect them so that they wouldn't have to struggle. But then there came almost like a realization that that help was becoming a hindrance. It was stopping this person from maturing, from evolving, from growing, from diving into a task, right? Being their own horseman, herald of change. And the collective saw that there was need for a change and that this time needed to come to a close. We needed to close the door on this chapter to allow this person to move out of stagnation and to be able to find their own abundance and recognize their own potential. Because I feel like this person has potential. They have potential, and I don't think they even know what it is. I keep getting this vibe. They don't know what it is. We do have a drifter kind of experiencing life as it comes. This person will have to try a few things to find their path. This isn't somebody who's like, oh, from the time they're a little kid, I want to be a firefighter, and that's what I grew up to be, or I want to be a nurse, and that's what I grew up to be. This person doesn't really know. They don't really know. This is somebody who finds themselves along the way, like a lot of us do. A lot of us don't go along with whatever we had in our minds when we were kids. We sort of follow our own path, and we evolve, and we grow. And sometimes we show up somewhere where we never would have thought we would have been, but it's what makes us happy. That's what path this person's going to take. They need some twists and turns in life. This person's got to experience it as it comes. They got to feel what doesn't work to be able to find what does. They will find their way. Like I said, this one's smart. This is a smart person. And I think the collective is well aware of that, which is why the collective has decided to step back here. Sky Bridge, possibility for union. But I will tell you too, the collective's heart is not close to this person. This makes me suspect this is most likely a family connection, possibly like a parent with a child. It's kind of what it feels like to me. This door has not been closed, this emotional door. So while maybe the financial door has been closed at this point in time, and it's like, it's time for you to grow and to find your way in the world. I will always love you, but I'm not going to support your ass. It's time for you to do this for yourself. It's tough love is what it is. But that door, that emotional door, is always open. So when this person is ready to come back, like this wailing tree tells me, as reconciliations, they will come back. They will make amends. They will recognize that this was for their greater good, and they will be happy for it. This person is teachable. Whoever they are teachable to the collective, and they will recognize this as a gift from the collective when the time is right. But they have maturing to do first. Garden of Venus. Rest and renewal. I'll tell you more of what I see in this card. I don't see this rest and renewal. I see abundance. I see abundance and I see harmony in this card. And I do feel like this speaks to both energy separate and then together when they come back together. Because this person needs to go find their abundance and their balance by themselves, which allows the collective time to find it for themselves too, because they're not pouring all their resources into this person who's not growing or changing, who's maybe taking it for granted and creating sort of a codependent or toxic kind of dynamic. So it allows both people to have their space and to bloom. And once this person finds their maturity and recognizes the lesson that the collective was trying to teach them, I do see appreciation in it, and I do see a coming back, and I do see a mending between these two souls, whoever these people are to themselves. And I knew right away this was going to be the tarot deck for this read too. This was the calling. So let's go ahead and get started with this too. So Spirit, can you please bring us more clarification and more detail on what's going on here? What does the collective need to hear about all of this? That one needs to come forward. The Three of Swords. I know everybody says Three of Swords kind of heartbreak. Yes, it can represent heartbreak or separation, but it can also represent separation with the chance of reconciliation. I do see that here. I do see there will be some tears. I do see somebody's going to be angry about sort of being forced out of the nest or forced to sort of grow up or take responsibility. But when they find that maturity, when they're able to find that balance for themselves and to start to build for themselves, they're going to recognize that it was a gift that they were given. A gift and an opportunity to stand on their own 2 feet. Like I said, to really recognize what they're capable of. Because we never really know until we're tested, right? So this person is given the gift of being tested. Being tested by the world, being tested by the universe, testing themselves. This Queen of Pentacles, I feel, is this collective energy. It's this kind of a mother energy. It's a nurturing energy. It's a stable energy. And this is what I kept feeling too in this sky bridge, like the door is always open. That emotional door is always open to this person. They're never going to stop loving them or having that loving connection. They just recognize that this is something this person needs at this point in time. They need this time to be independent. They need to be able to understand the meaning behind the Seven of Pentacles, which is an abundant harvest, but not just the abundance of the harvest, the groundwork that has to get put in to attain this abundant harvest. This is the lesson this person needs to learn. You will reap what you sow. If you want abundance, you can have it, but you have to go out and build it. You have to take action to build it. Even in this Eight of Swords, I see a time for a change of mindset that this person, the collective, is dealing with needs. They need to change their mindset. They need to stop feeling like they can't do it, or they need the help, or they'll never make it on their own. They can. This person is absolutely capable of doing things for themselves, of manifesting for themselves. Right now, they're cheating themselves out of abundance. They're cheating themselves out of not just, whatever career they might build, but also all the things on the inside. So the confidence of knowing that they can do it, right? Recognizing how intelligent they are, recognizing how capable they are, and being able to move through life with confidence in their own choices instead of constantly going to everyone being like, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? It's sort of that deep knowing inside, I'm doing the right thing. They are being given a gift that even in the Page of Pentacles, this pentacle is not about money. This pentacle is about learning. They're being offered a lesson here. They're being offered a learning lesson to grow and evolve and to become a higher form of themselves. And like I said, they're not being abandoned by the collective's energy. They're absolutely not being abandoned. I keep feeling that door is always open. That door will always be open. That love will always be there. The magician, but it's time for this person to recognize they're that magician too. They have all the tools they need to find success in their life, and they are capable of learning whatever they have to learn. So if they're missing a tool, they got swords there. Swords is intelligence. This person can learn what they need to learn to be able to build success in life. The Ace of Wands, it's time to go out and make their way, to find a new beginning, to find a direction, to get inspired. And the King of Swords. This person's smart. Whoever this is that the collective is sort of encouraging to move forward, this person is extremely smart and capable. Very smart. They don't give themselves enough credit. They don't exercise their smarts enough because they're not putting themselves out there and challenging themselves in life. It's time to start challenging. It's time to start learning. It's time to start evolving and start growing. The Six of Pentacles. It is that balance. It is also a generosity. Both of these meanings apply because the collective is giving them a gift by sort of shoving them out of the nest. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's true. They're giving them the opportunity to grow by shoving them out and forcing them to do it. But they are also going to find balance along the way. Like I said, this person is not going to go tits up on their own. They're not. Being forced to stand on their own 2 feet, they will find a way to make it work. They might, bitch and squawk and whine and be worried along the way. We're trying to lay a bit of a guilt trip on the collective, but at the end of the day, this person will find their way because they don't have a choice and because they're absolutely capable of doing it. That Ten of Swords. Oh yeah, I know they're peeved about this though. I know they don't like this. This ruffles their feathers in the highest way. They're absolutely unhappy. They might have even said, you're betraying me, or you're this, or you're that. Like I said, I could feel there might be a guilt trip here for the collective. But don't hear that. Don't hear that. This person needs to be responsible for themselves. Because right now, they're kind of like this little Four of Cups squirrel. Like nothing really has value. Nothing really has interest. Because they haven't earned it for themselves. They haven't had to do the hard work and be able to attain it for themselves. Five of Cups. Yeah, they're feeling a little bit sorry for themselves with what's going on. The Hermit card. But they need time alone to go into hermit mode and to figure their shit out. to recognize that they're capable, that they can drive change in their life. They're not completely abandoned. This person still has love for them. The collective still has love for them, but it's important for them to take this journey for themselves. The Page of Cups, the love is still there. The love is still there between these two energies. Someone might be really friggin' angry right now and feeling sorry for themselves, but the love is still there. And I do see a future where mending comes, but first, this person has to build Nine of Pentacles for themselves. They have to make their own way and start to build their own abundance and learn these hard lessons. It's the only way for this person to mature and to find a new perspective and be able to see what the collective is actually doing, because they can't see it right now. While they're feeling sorry for themselves, they can't see that it's a lesson. They can't see that it's a kindness. So they need time to be able to have this new perspective revealed to them. Like the Fool card, it is a shift in perspective. It is looking at things in a new way. The Death card is all about change and transition. And I'll tell you too about this Fool card. A lot of what strikes me in this is the little fawn, and it looks kind of innocent, maybe ignorant in life because he's never gone out and he's never experienced things. He's so new. This person needs experiences. They need to fall on their ass and learn to pick themselves up so that they learn that they can pick themselves up, that they are capable of picking themselves up, that they can build for themselves. It is about helping this person to come into their Emperor energy and that King of Wands, taking responsibility for their life, finding a sense of leadership and ownership in their life and passion and finding ambition and finding drive. This person is capable of building a very successful life in multiple different ways. If they wanted to build a big career, this person is capable of doing that. If this person wants to put that into building a family and having a successful family life, they can do that. They can do all of those things together. This person is an emperor, but they're too young to know it yet. They're still like this little fawn, right? I'll show you guys. Right now, they're like this little fawn that needs change, but they have the potential to become the stag, right? This person has the potential to become this big, beautiful, magnificent stag, this awesome emperor. And the collective sees it. The collective sees their inner emperor. And they're doing this to help them get there, to help them transform. The Five of Pentacles, shit's going to be rough for this person. They need to experience some hardship so that they have the motivation to start building and changing for themselves, so that they have the appreciation of what the collective built and helped them with as well. This is all part of perspective. The Four of Wands, this person will find a way to build stability for themselves, to start building a solid foundation and to start actioning change in their life. The King of Pentacles, they will find a job. They will find a way to financially support themselves. They will start to build towards a career. And as they find success in these things, it will build their self-confidence. It will change their perspective. They'll realize that it was a gift to get kicked out on their butt to be fending for themselves. Right now, they can't see it. These are all secrets like the Moon card. This is secrets to be revealed when the time is right. This is things they're going to learn along the way by having experiences. The Eight of Cups, they're on a new journey now. This person is on a journey, and there is one figure there. They're on their own journey. This is about their own learning. It's about everything they're going to discover amongst themselves. I do have the Lovers card, so it does not just represent romance. It represents relationships. The connection is still there. And the Queen of Cups, that loving connection. I keep feeling like a mother vibe. That loving, nurturing, emotionally supportive connection is still there. That's never going to change. I just keep feeling there is a deep love between these two souls and a deep connection that will never change. But it's time for this one energy to do some growing. The Seven of Cups, it's time for them to get real about their choices and to start actioning change in their own life and doing some building. I said she sees that, this Queen energy sees that, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups coming forward, the collective's energy sees this and is definitely encouraging it. They see this person's inner strength, but they're not tested yet. This person has to have their strength tested in life to be able to really recognize it and to come into their own. The Knight of Swords. And it's funny, this Knight of Swords, he's got a helmet on, but it almost looks like a blindfold. I don't think this person realizes how smart and how capable they are. The only way, it's like the only way it's going to be revealed to them is by them going through these experiences, is by, like I said, by them stumbling so that they learn that they can pick themselves back up. They can do it for themselves. They are smart. They are capable and they are competent. They are that magician. They can manifest what they want in life and nothing can stop them except for themselves. The collective sees it. It's just going to take time and experience for this person to see themselves. So to the collective, a huge high five. Huge high five. You're doing the right thing. Spirit backs you 100% and is absolutely confirming everything that you already know. This person can do it, and this is the best thing for them that you can do. Don't worry. There will be reconciliation once this person matures and experiences some life and gains a new perspective. So just keep your heart open and eventually this will come back around. Alrighty guys, have a great day.